I didn't want to make today's video, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. As you guys can see behind me, the Boost District shop as you know it is closing. We're done here and we've had a really good run. We still have several standing world records as the fastest C8 Corvette and several others behind it. We've done a lot of good things in this place, but this place started with 1 lift and went all the way to 7 lifts, and we've done a lot of great things. But another good thing that they say is that good things happen to good people. So with that being said, I want to show you guys our brand new Boost District headquarters. Here you have it, guys. We are in our new facility. This thing is triple the size. We have a lot more room for activities outside the shop. We're going to be a lot more creative in what we're doing and also expanding our offers to you guys on what we're going to be working on. Our R&D fabrication side is so much more bigger and a lot more usable in this space. And the biggest surprise of it all, we're in the damn racetrack. We're finally in a stomping ground where we can test cars in the same exact time as soon as we finish building them. We just acquired a facility in this extreme raceway park in an 8th mile facility that we can test our cars right here, right then. In order for us to raise our bar, which we already hold, we had to keep evolving ourselves. And that's why we got our facility that we can put our money where our mouth is and go faster and make cars more reliable and more efficient. Here you have it. Drop the cinematics. It's only fitting to start this tour from the outside so we can show you everything around this corner. So from the outside, this is how this place looks. We're gonna be putting a big Boost District sign here somewhere, most likely on that edge, so we can take nice pictures and whatnot with the cars once we finish them. Good backdrop, really clean place. And that'll be pretty much for the outside. We have a nice balcony here so we can watch the races. The balcony faces right on the boards on the 8th mile, so it's perfect. Sometimes when you're just hanging out, have a couple drinks, a couple iced tea obviously, show out there and see who's winning the race and just watching some burnouts and have some fun. So let's go to the inside and show you guys a little bit more too. So here we're gonna start putting my cars right here, showing them where they're at, and then we can have a little bit of a collection of what we have built, what we have to show, maybe a backdrop behind it, so we can give a quick accolade list on what each car has done and what the car is about. So when we have inspiration, when you bring your car in, pull it in, we can show you guys, all right, if you have a C8 Corvette, do you want a supercharger, twin turbo? Do you want to see the world's fastest E-Ray? Do you want to see the world's fastest ZR1 soon to be, right? Hint, hint. So we'll start parking cars right here and show you guys what we have. And then down the line, we can start parking clients' cars, just like this one right here. This is Mr. Derek's 2023 C8 Corvette. We're gonna start building here. We're gonna park cars that are finished here, and then over here on the end will be most likely the conveyor belt of cars that are needing to be built. And then for right here, we're gonna start showing off the engines that we have in stock. So the main goal is to definitely show as much inspiration and make it easy to visualize your build or what you want to do. So we're gonna lay out engines here for mail out and also for inspiration on the cars that comes in, so you can see what is available right here, right now, because we do stock lots of them, but we just don't get to show them off real quick. We're probably gonna be putting a 4-post right here for a quick service, so we can put wide bands in it or service transmission, fluid, engine, oil, and stuff like that right here. So you drive in and you park the car and you get in here, we put it up, service it real quick. Right here is the pickle. This is kind of where I'm struggling a little bit and really working out the details of what we're trying to do. Blank canvas. Sometimes having too many options is a hard thing, because I don't want to keep doing this, right? We just want to do it once and do it right, and it's very expensive to change things around. So right here, we have a pretty decent span of space. Let's show that real quick. we're just stacking tires on this end, but we're gonna be changing that out as soon as we unload everything. The main goal right now is to put 7 lifts in a row. Most likely 6, but we can fit 7 if we want to do it tightly. So we're gonna put 6 lifts right here, and we're gonna move those instead of diagonal, they're just gonna be straight. So you bring the car in, you park it, you got 1 car here, 1 car right here, and so on and so forth. 6 in a row, and then we can have enough room for more than elbow to elbow, more room than we have in our shop right now. So 6 lifts in a row just to keep it straight and clean, and then back it up a little bit so we have plenty of room forward so we can put shelves, just like shelves that we have on the wall right here. Nicer ones, maybe tables, just cleaner, organized place so we're not leaving things on the floor or on the ground anywhere. So we are strategically placing this properly to make sure that we're not gonna make the same mistakes that we've done previously, or just make it the nicest place that we can work at with what we have to work with. So 6 lifts right here. And then what do you think, Justin, over here, the 4 posts?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we talked about the, you know, a lot of the things that we don't show too is that we're probably gonna start being able to show is our restoration side of the business. We have 70 Chevelles, 2 of them. We have a couple trucks that we're working on, and like right here, Justin, like you think 4 posts, 4 posts, 2 posts, 2 posts, or 2 posts, 2 posts, 4 posts, 4 posts? Is that still up in the air?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be one of the things that we'll figure out as we kind of start loading and see how the layout works. Obviously, the biggest thing is make sure that it flows right.
Correct. Anyways, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
He's been hard at work all day.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Anyway, so right here we have an inventory section. We're gonna close this off and make sure it's a secured area that we can only have access to, and obviously for safety and record keeping and inventory. Over here we're probably gonna have a 4 post, or sorry, a 2 post, a 2 post, and then a 4 post, 4 post, and then start the lineup for all the cars coming in and out for pickup, storage, and all that stuff. We're definitely gonna try to keep it clean as possible and just have a enough room to work with and have enough room to work around on too. Now let's get to the good stuff. Let me show you guys another side of this place. This place is huge, by the way. This main area is already bigger than what we have, but there's 2 more sections. This is going to be the dyno room. Welcome to our dyno room. This place right here is a nice enclosed unit that is gonna be away. We're gonna sound deaden it, and we're also gonna climate control this place. We're gonna most likely run our hub dyno here, and also our in-ground dyno jet in place. So the main goal is to probably have a big boost district sign right here, so Diego can take badass videos with the car with the background, which is, I see a lot of shops do, and we don't have a background because we don't have the space for it. But now, we got a clean slate. We're probably gonna get this floor epoxied and make it look really pretty. Maybe I might put a 4 post in front of it so we can bring a car forward and diagnose it if there's an issue, and put a wide band if we need to, if it's not a C8 or anything like that. So I'm not set on the lift yet, but I am set on having the dyno in this room, so we'll most likely have the car. Let's visualize this. Car's right there, probably like right here, right? And we got the sign right there. So big boost district sign, we're probably gonna make a poster or something like that. And then we have the hubs here. We're gonna run some electricity on the ceiling to get 240 plugs for our dyno jet and dyno hub dyno. So what do you think about this whole place?
I like it. It's spacious.
Yeah, it is definitely very spacious, but we gotta use the space wisely, because if it's spacious and we just kind of cram things and not have it organized, that is a problem. So that's place number 1. And in the second place, I'm gonna show you guys here. There's definitely a couple more places to be. This place is big. We got a place for Diego finally. There's a place for everybody here. And we just have to make sure that we're organized and doing it right, so we're not keeping moving things around. Lots of entries. Over here is still kind of getting cleaned up. This is Mr. Clyde's place where he has his big rig, as you can see behind us. There's a huge NASCAR style rig that fits in this space. Look at this. What is this, like a 53 footer? Looks like?
Yeah.
Stacker plus a semi. Like, look, show that. This thing is gonna be emptied here in the next couple days. They're cleaning up right now and they're still moving it out. But yeah, this is gonna be most likely our warehouse for our parts, our online store. We stock everything that we sell in our boostdistrict.com here, most likely. I'm still not sure on that. We have this lift that's gonna be going onto the other side just to kind of open this side up and clean it up. So yeah, this is gonna be all pretty nice and badass. They're cleaning up right now. They're doing a good job at it, so thank you for them for supporting too. Now we got Diego's spot and your guys' spot too. When you guys come in here, you're gonna see this. I'm just kidding. No, this is the spot. All right, we got finally an enclosed office. This is something that I've been really longing in our shop right now, and we finally have one. It's climate controlled, and it's just clean. It has nice flooring, and it's enclosed away from the shop. But the beautiful thing is we can hang out over here. I'm not so sure if we're gonna keep the bar top yet, but you can see the guys working. They're talking. We can't even hear them. Hey! They can't hear us. We have a nice office with climate control. Most likely we're gonna put a desk right here and then a desk right here so me and Diego can sit next to each other. And we got a desk for Trent and a desk for an admin that we're definitely gonna be working on filling the spot. So if you guys are looking for a job, give us a call, or no, sorry, send us an email at info@boostdistrict.com. We're gonna have Diego vet. So make sure you send a nice resume and be a good team player, because we want to have a fun, nice environment. We are looking for an admin position to be filled. So if you think you can be a good person to answer emails, phone calls, and look at the requests and whatnot, and just be a good team player at Boost District, send us an email, info@boostdistrict.com with your resume. So we got Trent's office too. I forgot to show you. Trent has his own office. Hold on a second.
I turn on the flashlight.
Yes. Trent, here you go, bud. This is Trent's office. I think he can fit, right? Like his desk right here.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I like it. So this is Trent's office.
Where he's gonna be taking people's orders.
Yes, this is gonna be. Thank you for calling Boost District. How can I help you? I'm just kidding. We got that, and then we got a nice kitchen right here. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this whole kitchen area yet, because I really would like to have an encapsulated office desk. But there's not the spot for it, obviously. We need the space. But we have a kitchen right now. We might just make it a little smaller, like chop this up and wall it or something like that. But for now, we have it. Grateful for it. We've never had it. Now we have it, and we haven't had it before, so we're really grateful for that. That's pretty much it as far as the tour goes. I guess the outside, like the inside of the shop is so badass, but the outside is really what makes this place be. The track. So we're right on the track. Track is closed right now since it is the weekday. They're not doing anything testing tune, but that is the 8th mile right there where the scoreboard is, pretty much. And you can see we're right in the middle of the action. We were here a couple days ago, and we were just watching cars doing hits and all that stuff. So this is really what we've been wanting. This really helps us, Boost District, to become a really
take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level. That is really the right word, because I have a family. I got a wife, I got a daughter. I'm not gonna be going out there doing 60 to 130 pulls in the freeway as much as we can avoid it. It's just not my thing, I'm not gonna go out there street race, but the best thing to do is put your money where your mouth is. Go bring it to the track. And we're gonna be hosting events here. We're gonna be doing cars and coffee. We're gonna be doing track nights. We're gonna be doing a lot of different events and bring you guys here and really making this track. This is a badass grudge race track, by the way. It's well lively and well strong. We're only gonna be bringing cars in, street cars to this track that has never been before, and really trying to grow that market in here. My main goal is to own this place one day. So that's definitely my main goal. And to make that happen is we need to make sure that the cars keep coming in, going out, and everybody's happy and really working together. And I'm really grateful for the Scott family, Amanda and Clyde. They've been really good to me. They've taken me and really trusted me with this place, and working with them side by side and starting with the shop, and hopefully a lot more in the future. So that pretty much is it for the tour of the place. As you guys can see, we're already moving in, and this is a really great start to this journey. We have the cars going in now. We have engines getting dropped off right now, and also obviously a lot of the miscellaneous parts for the track. Let's go take a look to see if we can have one of these golf carts and drive around for a second. Is that too close to my face?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna show you guys a little bit of what we have here. This track is awesome. It's all concrete, and it brings very little dirt from the outside. As you guys can see in the ground right here, it's all really clean. And This is brand almost new. Like they built it in 2019, and it's amazing. Very awesome track that Clyde really put his heart and soul to. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm going towards the end. I probably should just show you guys from the beginning, huh? All right. They're gonna drag me. Just like that, we're here. Look at that. It smells so good. You can smell the PJ1, the glue. This is gonna be an amazing place to be testing our cars and making sure that they go really well and they're in a secured spot. Look at that. Amazing. That's a pro mod going in this area in this track and race them. So there's no reason why our vets can't handle the heat too. What do you think, Diego?
I like it. It's gonna be badass having the cars and the track access. It's a new chapter.
Yes, it is a new chapter, and it's a big chapter. It's probably the biggest. It is the biggest gamble I've done in my life. So, only way here is up. There's no option besides anything else.
Sky's the limit.
Yes, of course. And we're really going to be relying on you guys to show up in this track to make sure that we grow and keep going forwards. And I'm really excited about it. Let's keep going and see what else we find. Little bit of a shameless plug right here. If you guys want an engine for your C8 Corvette, whether it's a 427, 416, and just rod and pistons engine with a head scam or anything like that, we have them in stock. So we even have a fully stock LT2 brand new. So all of you guys that are needing motors or wanting an upgrade, we got you covered. It's all on the website too. LT right here for all C8s, and then we got an LT4, we got an LT5, it is a 416 LT4 dry sump engine, and then we got LS engines right here too. So all available on boostdistrict.com. That'll do it for today's video, guys. I am really excited about this new place. What a journey from a guy that started in a t-shirt shop in downtown LA to a full-blown facility in a dang racetrack. Wow. I'm just grateful for the support that we've gotten throughout the years here, and we're doing good things. We're doing really good things, and I'm really grateful for the support. Couldn't do it with a lot of people in my life right now, and I want to take our performance to the next level, and I think this is the place for me. This is where God called me to be, to make sure that we're putting really good products out there. It makes my life easier too on working in all in one facility instead of different buildings. So again, as I've said throughout this video, if you guys have a service that you guys think you can help us with throughout all the whole construction process that we're going to be doing, and also services that you guys offer as far as like if you're a company, my goal is to at least give one company or person a shout out a video to really expand our networking. I truly believe in networking more than anything, so hopefully we can connect. I'd love to hear more from a lot of people. We know everybody in different industries, so we're grateful for that, and we want to keep expanding. This will do it on this video. I think we've had a really good tour, so next video will be the moving process and a lot of the things that we do, and then we'll do a complete series on this. I'll end it right here. We appreciate you, everybody. Stay boosted. See ya.